I decided to do a Let's Play of Destiny. Now, I know what plenty of you might be thinking. It'll only be like one video, 10 minutes, story over. Maybe. But who cares? No, but I mean, Destiny is a great game as long as you have friends. And like, 10 hours. Yeah. Anyways, I'm going to be going through as a hunter because my Titan and Warlock are just too high of a level to kind of delete. My hunter was only like level 4, so whatever. You know? But yeah, we're gonna go through Destiny. I'm also doing this because I haven't played it in like so long, so I kind of want to get back into it. But yeah, should be fun. Should be fun.
We called it the Traveler.
You know what? Fuck the cutscenes. Because they're, I mean, that was really the only cutscene in the game, kind of. Everything else is kind of, what? I feel like I'm bad-mouthing the game more than giving it, like, giving you the good quality parts to it. Right, well, I mean, the graphics are amazing. I mean, maybe not Witcher 3 amazing, but, now it came out pretty good time before Witcher 3, like a year almost, close to a year before Witcher 3. I mean, either way, great game, great lighting. The hitbox is awesome. I mean, it makes that COD quick-scoping BS that you see, especially when you see the kill cam, and it never actually hits the guy. You don't, you don't do that in Destiny. You miss your target, you miss your target. You know? I mean, you can quick-scope in Destiny, I think. Pretty sure you can. But, I mean, you actually gotta, like, get the crosshair on top of the guy. You can't just, like, have it 2 feet away from his head and all of a sudden turns into a kid. Now, the Woken and humans, it makes sense that, there's skeletons and stuff. But your guy actually never gets shown, probably because of the fact that you might have chosen the Exo. The Exo's a fucking robot. Android, cyborg, whatever you want to consider them. So, in your case, it'd be more like a deactivated Exo or something. I don't know. I'm not really sure if they have eternal life.
Guardian? Eyes up, Guardian. It worked. You're alive.
I can't really show you where
You
the...
know how long I've been looking for you. I'm a ghost.
Yeah,
Actually,
the little
now
fallen
I'm a
ghosts around the map bar because I already picked them up.
Well,
And once you pick them up, it's more of an account thing, not a character thing.
So you're gonna see a lot of things you won't understand. This is fallen territory. We aren't safe here.
People have issues with the ghost voice.
Hold still.
I liked it. It made sense to me.
Don't worry, I'm still with you.
He's a little robot. He's not, no. I mean, he's sophisticated, but he wasn't really given a personality.
We won't survive long out in the open like this. Let's get inside the walls.
I mean, if this makes a lot of sense for a little guy. I like the fact that it made your shadows. You have really high jumps. Everything's Call of Duty and Battlefield until you get your first ability, and then yeah.
Okay, I need
Jump,
to find you a weapon
flight,
before the Fallen
jet
find us.
boost. Well, I don't want to say flight, but more like a slight hover.
Quiet. They're right above us.
I mean, depending on what class you, well, what did I say class?
Hang tight. Fall
But depending on which ability tree you get
We need
for your class, then the gameplay can be quite different. Like the Hunter, for example, if you pick Gunslinger, you're gonna end up getting a triple jump after a certain point. If you pick the Blade Dancer,
Here, I found a rifle.
you end up getting the teleport ability. You're thinking, oh, this gun, you know, it's fucking like every other shooter. No, this is like the only normal gun you ever see in this game. Everything else is like more ridiculous than what you see in Star Wars. I mean, not ridiculous in a bad way, but just ridiculous in a weird way. In a good way. If that makes sense. But if you play Borderlands, you would know yellow numbers mean crits, and white numbers mean normal damage. So go for those yellow numbers. Go for those numbers. I can't melee. I don't have my melee ability. Oh, this also plays like Halo, you know. You got your shield. Well, sort of like Halo. I mean, the white bar's your shield, and your health is one hit, so, yeah. So, yeah, like Halo. One thing I did notice, depending on your class, your secondary weapon will be affected. Like, the Hunters and Titans, I think they both got shotguns, and, no, not the Hunter, the Warlock and Titans both got shotguns, while the Hunter got a sniper rifle. Which is one thing I like about choosing the Hunter, because, honestly, I prefer the sniper rifle. I mean, shotgun's not bad, it's just
Let's see what's
not my
inside.
thing in this game. There's a sniper rifle.
Trip mines. Don't touch them.
One thing about this game, you know, in case nobody knows, like you see right there, the white ammo box is a primary weapon, which is very, very abundant. And then there's the green ammo boxes, which is special weapons, like, you know, sniper rifle. Not as abundant. And then, well, eventually when I get a heavy weapon, which would be purple ammo boxes, much harder to find. But then again, I did update it since I was off this, so I think it's a little bit easier to get it now. Can't believe I can't melee yet. Oh wait, no I can. It's just not R3. It's R1. Or RB. If you're playing Xbox. I mean, probably figured that out already. But yeah. Slap you! I slap you! I slap you! So aiming for the head of a melee attack does actually, you know, it's a real thing. So, you know, go for the face slaps. It won't show crits, but it does do more damage. So, totally go for face slaps.
The Fallen have a tighter hold on this
Well,
place than I thought.
even though I can't show you where the
further.
ghosts are,
Let's
there
hope there's
should have
something.
been one like down here somewhere. Like, back here. Along this pipe. I think. And that's the only one I can remember, so... Oh well. That's the only one I can show you. Sprinting is just like every other shooter, basically. L3.
This was an old cosmodrome.
You know,
There's
your
gotta
little
be
radar on the
something we
left.
can fly out of here.
Plays just like Halo. enemies close by get
Incoming.
picked up, it's not gonna be like the Call of Duty radar. I mean, it's Bungie, so, you know, of course the radar play more like Halo's radar. So cinematic.
Fallen
They're
ships
coming in.
this close to the surface. Move.
Oh, you can't kill them when they're exiting the ship. I just forgot to do it. I was too busy looking around. I'm not the best sniper in the world, so don't mock me. It's funny how I can aim better with sniper rifles in this game in Borderlands, so I kept such a hard time with Call of Duty. Not Battlefield though. I'm doing pretty good in Battlefield. Stop. Hey, what am I doing? Whee, bitch. Yep, you can't actually kill him. Wait. What's it called again? Sparrow? Yeah, Sparrow. Don't hit me.
I'm picking up signs.
Oh
of
yeah,
an
just,
old
you know,
jump
mostly
ship.
like every other game.
Could be our ticket out of here.
Normally you get full health and stuff when you level up. That happens in this game. So, you know, if you're about to die, but you're gonna level up, just go for the kill. Go get full health. There we go. Character. Okay. So, I can already switch to Blade Dancer because I've hit level 15 on one character already. I probably should have mentioned that earlier, but I forgot. Yeah. Once you're level 15 on your first character, your other characters can just get the other subclass right away. But I like Gunslinger, so I'm gonna keep a Gunslinger. And I left it on Gunslinger, so I might as well, because I won't have grenades on the other one yet. You know, eventually you will fully upgrade one, and then you can start working on the other one. I would recommend, well, this is just how I did it with my Warlock and Titan. When you finish one, just take bounties, when you complete them, just before you turn them into the bounty guy. Or, I think you can just turn it in right away no matter what now. Before you turn it in, switch to the other subclass, turn on the bounties to get all the XP to that subclass, and then switch back to your subclass you normally use. Because it does get hard, because your stats do go up or down, depending on what proficiency you picked. Like, ATC. You won't have these stat boosts on the other skill tree if you haven't gotten that far yet. Yeah. And there's two of them, so. Recovery, you know, that's your shield recovery. Armor, you know, how much damage you can take. Agility, here's your running speed. Precision kills, those are more like the, I guess we consider the headshot, except, what are they called? Fucking robots, I can't remember. But there's robots in this game that have like little yellow cores in their stomachs. That'd be like the headshot for them, you know? So precision shots are more like what we consider critical hits. What causes the yellow numbers to come up. I mean, if you feel like a badass and you want to do Crucible, which is PvP, you can. And you get some pretty good XP for it too. So if you're struggling in story mode, and you want to level up a bit, just show them who's a badass. kick your ass. I think. I hope. Don't hurt me. Shit. That was a waste. Boop. Yeah, these guys can teleport. Kind of annoying. That's what makes sniper rifles. Makes a lot of fights so much easier.
Alright, let me see if I can get us out of here.
You know, funny thing is your guy talks.
It's
He
been here
actually has a
long.
voice. And he has like no
Hasn't
lines.
made a jump in centuries.
Or she. Because,
We're
you know,
lucky the Fallen haven't
it
completely
can be either
completed.
gender.
Will it fly?
I can make it work.
I think picking your race, I think your race also has like a different voice too. So there's some kind of options. There's your little spaceship.
Okay.
Don't worry about
It's not
spaceships.
going
It's,
to break orbit. It just may get us to the
I mean,
city.
me and my
Now,
friends used to like
about that transmat.
joke about it. It's like, your clunker's gonna, and like, I'll laugh one day if your clunker just breaks apart, middle loading screen, your character just dies and you lose all your gear and shit. It's like, no, that won't happen. It'll be funny as hell though.
You can come back
No,
with it when
the
you're
ships are
ready.
purely cosmetic, so it doesn't really matter. I mean, even though they give like cool looking weapons and stuff, that person you'll find out who it is later in the game. It's like, what, like, get these ships and have like cool looking blaster stuff and like rail guns on them and all that fucking shit. And it's just purely cosmetic. But then again, I guess if you play like some of those MMO games where you got these badass looking costumes with like giant spikes and like razor sharp blades on the armor, I was like, oh, this doesn't do anything. You punch him? No, it doesn't do shit. Destiny is an MMO. No, it's not an MMO. It's a shared world shooter with many aspects of an MMO, and they cut out those aspects of the MMO so it wouldn't be considered an MMO. Oh, by the way, you can look at your gear and stuff on the loadout too. Yeah. That's one of the good things about being your ship. While the game is loading, you can like configure your stuff if you want. So there's that. Anyways, disconnect my phone from the PS4 so that stupid big block will stop showing up. Yeah. Welcome to Earth, Hunter. Sweet. So, you're not gonna be like,
the last safe city on Earth. The only
just like,
place
oh,
the
what of
traveler
you?
can still
So
protect.
pretty.
It took centuries to build.
Look at all the shiny lights.
Now, we're
Look at that
counting every
big
day it stands.
ball of death on top of the city. You know, if it ever shuts down.
And this tower is where the Guardians live.
And he looks at the city once. He's been revived after like, who knows how many centuries. He's like, alright, let's go do this. I already know everything. I'm up to date with everything. I feel like I'm bad mouthing this game too much. But maybe that's just because of my... You know what? This is my opinion. And my opinion is not a factor in your opinion unless you choose to make it a factor for your own opinion. So yeah, it's like reviews, you know, like big time game company reviews. You know, they say it's a bad game. No, that's honestly more of the reviewer's opinion, and you choose how you take that opinion. Something that would affect their opinion or not. So, you know, whatever. You're watching the gameplay, you're watching me play, this is something for you to decide.
Checking.
I mean, I have no message, you bitch. And where's this she-whore? She on fucking coffee break? I'll slap that hoe. Oh, you can sprint alongside the social areas. These are called social areas, by the way. Whee!
We cannot lose focus.
And crouch. Does my pee-pee smell like purple?
Go on. You'll love it.
Yeah, I got a thingy. Oh yeah, I also forget your glimmer gets carried over
Stay alert
between
out there.
characters.
Answer me.
Even though glimmer is kind of pointless after a certain point. Not entirely pointless, just slightly pointless. It's browner! It's fresher leather!
Welcome back, Hunter.
Da 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 da. Dun dun da na 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 da na 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 na. My guy looks like he's wearing a diaper.
Very good. You've come to the right place.
4 different guns for a primary. Does it affect anything? Yes, it does. Auto rifles. Great. Large magazines. Lowest damage, though. Pulse rifle. Semi-high rate of fire. Actually, no, it's a pretty high rate of fire, but, you know, it's a burst rifle, so... That's what pulse rifle is. It's a burst. 3 to 4 to 5 shots, depending on the gun, I think. Does do slightly more damage. And basically almost similar size of magazines, except auto rifles can have insanely high magazines. Scout rifles. Single shot weapons. So they're marksman rifles. And they do really high damage, but they have a low magazine count. But some have a pretty decent one. And then, you know, hand cannons, which are hand cannons. Big ass revolvers. Like Barry's revolver. It's not a fucking revolver. It's a fucking hand cannon. And, you know, some revolvers can have a really nice magazine count. I've had one that had like 12 bullets in it. You know? So, I'm gonna go to Duke.
Got to keep this one clean.
Let's kick some ass.
Goodbye. So long.
Let's do this. Let's do this. Let's kick ass. Yeah.
Hi, Guardian.
Hi. Leave me alone. Fuck you. So this person is no longer working here. What, they get fired? Oh yeah. Even though the hand cannon says 26, it does the highest damage. Because it's a hand cannon. Well, highest damage anyways, based between the primary weapons, I should say. I'm not saying always go for the hand cannon, I'm saying choose what you prefer. Once in a while, you kind of have no choice in the matter, because you'll get better weapons. And it won't always be what you want it to be. Especially if you get the exotic engram thing.
What can I fix
Well,
you
not
up
the
with?
engram, but
Need anything else for it?
the exotic bounty for an exotic weapon. Pretty sure you can get exotic weapons from the raids, though. There's this guy waving and pointing, and waving, and pointing. Either they're having fun, or they're newbies. So many random sized mats. Never really understood that.
And I'm not finding a way. Stop. Well, I can't find the bitch that sells the shit, but stuff these in there. Oh. I think this was the beta one. There was an alpha one too. I don't know why I never brought that they were gonna also have an alpha one. Actually, I think that's only because PS4 had the alpha. So they never really brought up the alpha one. But you get an alpha emblem too. It's like the sign of the founder or something like that. Slightly similar to this one, except going more like a diagonal sideways direction kind of thing. Do we have special packages later? They change that, or they just tell her that she's fired? There's a whole city back there. And Guardians live on the fucking landing port. It's like, where do you live? Oh, I live in that little corner right there. It's like, no you don't. It's my fucking corner. It's like, where do you live? Oh, I live next to this pile of supplies over here. It's cozy. Heroes the same in the fucking world, and they live in the fucking all over here and shit. It's like, where do you live? Oh, I live inside this potted plant thing right here. And that's my potted plant. Oh wait, no, this one's my potted plant. Sorry. It's like, where do you live? Oh, I live right here on the ledge. If any of us can remember.
It's like, don't you ever get scared rolling off? Nah, I put a lot of tape around myself before I fall asleep. You know? It'd be nice to know my Guardian has somewhere nice and warm to sleep. You know, maybe like at least have like a stove or something. I don't care if they have to wash themselves with a toilet as long as they have a toilet. I feel bad for my Guardian sometimes. Like, I try so hard to save the world. I haven't had a shower in 5 months. I smell like bacon ass. Like ass bacon, alright?